Hi, I'm Shell Zenner, and you're watching Behind Closed Doors with Big Indie Records, and this is Jack Venson.
Yeah. Me the way you do. Yeah. Well, I'm searching far and wide, trying to hide my fears. Well, I'm searching far and wide, trying to hide my tears. I said I'm searching far and wide. Yeah, trying to hide my tears. Yeah, I need me to find another man that won't hurt me the way you did. No, the way you did, the way you did, the way you did. Yeah. Me to find another way, a way to carry on. Same way I always do, y'all. Well, you see that I cried, yeah. Almost drowned my soul, almost drowned. Well, you see that I cried, almost drowned my soul, yeah. Need me to find another way, a way to carry on. My own, carry on my own. Don't need no man, just my guitar. On my own. Yeah, stand by it. Yeah, yeah.
Shell Zenner, and working in partnership with Big Indie Records, we are bringing you a new series of sessions and interviews called Behind Closed Doors. Today, delighted to be joined by Jackie Venson. How you doing, Jackie?
I'm doing okay. I'm just waiting all this crazy world stuff out. Trying
What
not
is
to get
happening?
bored.
Is Austin staying weird?
Austin is being irresponsible. I wish Austin was just being weird. Austin and Texas and the United States as a whole is being irresponsible. But I read a really great post the other day on Facebook, and I don't even know who posted it, but they were talking about how none of us should be surprised. It's like we have 4 years of terrible leadership. We have all of this mistrust that is like understandable, this mistrust of the government that we've had. And it's like everything that's happened prior to this, like with Trump winning and everything, it just makes sense that we're here. It's like, I don't blame people for telling him to screw off, even if he's telling them, hey, do this because it's safe. It's like, how are we supposed to trust you, man? You just told us to drink bleach.
You know, when sometimes you just think things have to get broken to get better. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I'm thinking,
absolutely.
Maybe that's
absolutely. And I'm not like letting it get me down or anything. It's just that, like, I just wish that we weren't so divided. I wish people would understand. Even the people like, okay, look, I wear a mask and I'm as safe as possible and I'm considerate and I do all that stuff. However, it's like everybody's getting mad. Everyone's so polarized. And I just wish that we could all understand the climate under which that we've been living for the last 5 years and just be more compassionate towards each other. It's like, look at what we've been through.
If you can
look at what we've been through.
I always say, be anything in life, be kind. You know?
Yes, exactly. It's like, even if you think that person's like the dumbest person you've ever met, just like, look at what we've been through. And also, you don't know what they've been through within what we've been through. There's like an overarching what we've been through, and you don't know what each individual has been through underneath that, so it's like, I just wish people would be more compassionate and less polarizing, but at the same time I understand why we're here.
So we are here today because you've just performed for us Rollin and Tumblin and Only Have You, and I love the fact that you have names for your guitars. Do you have names for all your instruments or just your guitars?
So I have names for all my instruments and I have names for all my plants. I like naming things. It's fun. It's fun for me. But actually, I don't have a name for this guitar yet. This acoustic guitar over here. But this is one of the guitars I played during our set. This is Rosetta right here.
Oh, classic. Just everything. Yeah. I mean, you're such an epic guitarist. When did you get started playing guitar?
I started playing the guitar about 9 years ago, in the March of 2011. So it's been a crazy journey. I've been obsessed. I practice all the time. And if I'm not practicing, I'm listening to guitar players. And if I'm not listening to guitar players, I'm sleeping. And that's kind of like how it's been for the last 9 years, just nonstop, like gigging, practicing, listening, nonstop.
I think you can hear that, honestly, in your music. Just such quality guitar. I mean, who are the guitarists that you look up to, that you aspire to be like and take inspiration from?
One of my favorite guitarists is Jeff Beck. He is like, he's an innovator. He comes up with like new techniques on the guitar that people wouldn't have even thought of. And it's really cool to watch. And also he's really good at like not always making it about him. Do you know what I mean? I saw him in concert when he came to Austin one year. He came to Austin, I saw him and ZZ Top. And like some of the songs and some portions of the show, he would just play the rhythm part. That was just it, because that's what the song called for. It's like not every song calls for a guitar solo. And he's such an incredible player. The fact that he's an incredible player and also understands that is just really, really admirable. Some people, when they become really, really good players, it goes to their head. And they start playing, like overplaying over everything. It's like, look, we don't always want to hear you. Sometimes we want to hear the singer. It's like, yeah, maybe we came to see you, but we also want to listen to the bass player. He's really good too, or she's really good too. And, like it's like an understanding that he seems to have. And if you look at his stuff over the years, you know, he always brings in like really cool guests. Like one time he did a song with Imogen Heap, so that was pretty cool. You know, like I just really like his musicality, and also the fact that he's like pretty unmatched when it comes to his playing. So he's a big deal for me lately. Yeah.
Are you into pedals and stuff as well, or are you just like, no, I need a quality guitar, and it's just about the riffs?
Well, I am a little bit about the technology. I'm mostly about like drum machines. I love drum machines, and I love like looper pedals and stuff like that. Stuff to where I can make more noise alone. That's the gear that I'm really nerdy about. When it comes to the guitar, I have like 4 effects that I cycle between, and then I have like some songs I want to be able to make like freaky effects and make it sound like all this delay and like it's nuts. So I have like a few effects for that, but otherwise I use this Kemper profiling amp, and pretty much all of my settings are in like 4 buttons. All I got to do is worry about 4 different buttons. Like if I want something soft, I press this button. If I want it to be like a screaming lead, I press that button. If I want it to be like spacey and ethereal, I press this button. You know, like it took me about 6 months to kind of like narrow down all the guitar sounds that I need into 4 buttons, but it was worth it because now I can focus on the playing. I can focus on, I don't always have to be looking at the ground. I found out that's what shoegaze means. Have you ever heard that genre?
Yeah, totally.
That's what that means.
Pedals. Yeah.
That's seriously why they call it that. I found that out. It's like because they're always looking at their shoes, because they're always like, oh, which of the 48 pedals am I going to turn on now? You know, and like I don't want to be like that per se, but I also do recognize that the electric guitar is, as an instrument, like the electric guitar and effects go hand in hand. Like part of playing the electric guitar is knowing how to use effects, knowing when to use them. That's a really big part of electric guitar playing.
You've come up with a very efficient setup by the sounds of it.
Yeah, it only took me 5 years.
So you played for us today. Amazing, like set, honestly, like so many good vibes in the songs that you played. Rollin and Tumblin already, and Only Have You, but you're going to play another one for us now, aren't you? What can you tell us about your final track, which is...
So this is actually, yes, Back to Earth. This song is actually a favorite, a fan favorite. A lot of people request this song. And it's what I like to call, what I personally call a guitar burner. I have songs much like Jeff Beck. Like he really rubbed off on me, the fact that he doesn't always make it about him. So there are whole songs of mine that don't have guitar solos really at all. I mean, I play the guitar on them, but it's not like a whole section of the song that's just dedicated to like this, you know, like evolving guitar solo, right? And when I was younger, I used to put a guitar solo in every song because I was like, I play the guitar. I want to be known as a guitar player. I want to play the guitar. So logically, I'll put a guitar solo in every song. And that was like early Jack Venson, like 2012, 2013. But after I saw Jeff Beck, I was like, what if I had like an entire 25 minutes where I didn't play a guitar solo? And then I whip out a song that has a really epic one, and everybody's like, where did that come from? Right? And so from that day, when I had that idea, I was like, okay, from now on, I'm going to write, for the next 5 songs, I'm going to write 5 songs that don't have guitar solos. The next 5 songs are going to be dedicated to that mission. And so Only Have You is actually one of those songs. It's not, there's no guitar solo in that song. If there is, it's like maybe 2 bars long, like really, really short. That song is all about the lyrics and the hooks and the melodies and the, you know, and so Back to Earth is one of my guitar burner songs. It's the guitar song that I would bring out after like 5 pop songs that don't have any guitar solos. I'd slap this one on the audience, and and it's like this epic, like 3-minute solo. And so, long story short, this is one of my guitar burner songs that I saved for the finale.
I love that. Expect the unexpected when it comes to Jackie Venson. Check out more of Big Indies Behind Closed Doors series on their YouTube channel over the next few weeks. This is the final track from the wonderful Jackie Venson. Thank you so much, Jackie. It's called Back to Earth.
This song's called Back to Earth. fly, but I will fall back to earth. Yeah. Heck yeah.